Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So about 3 weeks ago, on one of my morning runs on my way home, the emergency light for low tire pressure came on in my car, and I didn't think anything of it. I just continued to drive home because I only live about 3 miles from the jogging trail. But by the time I got home, my back tire was completely flat. And there's no way that I could change a tire even if I wanted to. I drive a big SUV, so I won't even know how to use a jack or any of that. But after that day, I started thinking to myself, what if I had gotten a flat tire further from the house? Like if I was way down in South Austin, I was just too far from home or too far from my husband, and started thinking, what are the kinds of things that I would need to keep in the car that I don't always keep in the car. And what I mean is, when I go on my runs in the morning, since it's only 3 miles from the house and my run is normally only an hour long, I don't take my whole diaper bag. The only thing I take are 2 water bottles and a sippy cup for Mason filled with water. So after that day, I decided I needed to make an emergency bag that would stay in the car at all times with things that I think I would need. So this is my bag. I got this at Baby Earth. It's a children's boutique store. I'm sure you can find these anywhere. Just, yes, this is your backpack. I think it was maybe $20. I'm not really sure. So this is what I'm going to keep in my vehicle at all times. And in the front little zipper bag, no, I have Kleenex, antibacterial wet ones, got a teether, a pen, a pair of socks for Mason. I keep these because I don't always get Mason dressed while we go on our runs. Sometimes I keep him in his pajamas, and his pajamas don't always cover his feet. Or if I put him in shorts, I don't like to put shoes and socks on him since he's not walking yet. I don't see the need to put all the extra clothes or take all the extra time in putting that stuff on him. But I thought it'd be a good idea to keep socks, because you never know, even on a daily basis, if you don't keep socks in your diaper bag, if you ever run into an emergency where a family member is in the hospital. You know, hospitals are extremely cold. In order to kill the bacteria, it's nice to have a pair of socks to keep their feet covered. Got 2 hair ties for me, and just in case my phone were to die, I have a little list of important phone numbers, like phone numbers that I don't have memorized. I have my husband's phone number memorized, but like my mom's cell phone, my sister, my in-laws, my husband's work. Just in case my cell phone dies and I need to call him or call somebody, I have those. So that's it for the front pocket. Then inside, I have 3 diapers, travel wipes, I have 2 glass bottles of water. There's nothing special about the water. I just, it's from the sink, so it's not bottled water. And I chose glass since this is going to be in my truck at all times. I don't want to use plastic because whatever they say about plastic in the heat, when it gets really, really hot, some of the chemicals or whatever it is gets mixed into the water and can even, it's just bad for you. I don't know everything about it. So that's why I keep glass bottles, and these are even flow. They're both about They're both 8 ounces. And I don't think Mason would drink from these bottles, but since I always have a sippy cup for him, in case he drinks all the water in his sippy cup or I drink all the water in my bottled waters, I'll just be able to fill his sippy cup with this water. Yeah. And then I have some snacks. I keep the Plum Organics Little Yums. These are the Gerber Graduates cereal bars. I've got 2 of them. Then I keep a small baggie of Goldfish. And if it ever came down to needing to feed Mason milk or formula, I do have 4 scoops of baby formula, and this is I believe it's the Similac. So I know about the plastic and the dangers of it in a water bottle, but I'm not exactly sure about plastic and food. I'm sure the same thing might happen if it gets really, really hot and the bags sweat, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of something else I can keep like food like this stored in, and even the formula. Maybe I need to find some kind of glass containers to keep them in, or maybe just not even keep these in the bag or in my emergency bag. Maybe I just need to stick to these that are pre-packaged. If anybody else keeps an emergency bag like this in their car and you keep food, let me know in the comments how you store your food, because I really don't know how. So I'm not sure I'm going to keep these in here. I need to do some more research on how to safely keep food and formula stored in the vehicle without using any kind of plastic containers. And then I've got just a really big t-shirt in case Mason throws up or has a diaper explosion. And this is just a really big, it's a size 4. So it's gonna fit him really, really big, but at least it's something he can grow into. I also have a full body outfit. This is a size 12 in Carter's. Like I said, just in case we have a diaper explosion or we spill something, it's always good to keep extra clothes in the car or your diaper bag. And that's basically everything that I keep in my emergency bag for Mason. The last thing I'm going to keep in my car is a blanket. And it's just a small fleece blanket. I know I live in Austin, Texas, and it's really, really hot. Probably 9 months out of the year I don't really need to have one of these, but it is starting to cool down. I know this morning it was probably 40 degrees outside. And on Monday, when my sister-in-law and I went for our morning run, it was actually pretty cold. It said it was 60 degrees, but once we got out there, it felt a lot colder than that. Thankfully, we did dress the kids really warm. And I did take a blanket for Mason, but I don't always take a blanket for him, but it'd be nice to keep a blanket in the car for on those days that it gets cold, or sometimes I have the AC in the car on way too high, and he just loves to snuggle with these really, really soft blankets. So that is everything that I keep in my emergency bag for my car. Like I said, if you have any suggestions on how I should store snacks in the car without using a Ziploc bag, let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have an emergency bag in your car, I'd like to know what you have. That way I can, update mine and make sure I keep everything that I need in there. I don't want to get crazy and carry the whole house in there. That's everything. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.